This is Marcus here with SelectButton. We are with Jose of CD Projekt Red, one of the lead artists.
A visual effects artist, actually. Visual effects.
One of the lead visual effects artists for the upcoming Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We just got done seeing some gameplay demonstration of it. Kind of blown away right now. I think, Jose, what do you think? I mean, overall, what did we just see?
So you saw a part of one quest that takes place a couple of hours into the game. So by that time, the players should be familiar more or less of how the things work. And well, Geralt is looking for a girl, and you've probably saw the girl in the trailer. She's very important to him. I can't obviously spoil too much. Actually, the internets have already investigated the whole thing. As soon as the trailer came out, I was like, oh my god, I know who that is. Yes, okay. So, but anyway, yes, it's an important, this time around is on a little bit more of a personal mission, which is also good for newcomers to the series because it doesn't pick up like midway into a story. It's a brand new chapter, it's a brand new story.
So, someone like me, I've only played part of the first game. I could easily just pick up the game and go without having to kind of look about the backstory or anything.
Yes, definitely yes. I think the story writing team, the story team at CD Projekt, they made this prologue, they made an introduction to the story, which actually makes sense. I mean, it's a excuse me. It actually makes it makes sense within the story. Like it's a proper introduction to the story. It will give all the information that newcomers need to get acquainted with all the characters, everything that's happening before, and so on. But it's still engaging enough that, and now this is hopefully the veterans of the city, they won't feel like they're being pushed to some sort of tutorial level, if you know what I mean. It's not a sort of like push X to jump, something like that. So it's actually a proper introduction to the story.
That's fantastic. So that means pretty much it's open to anyone that's kind of new or veteran. In terms of veterans, though, what's changed in the game overall, like gameplay-wise, control-wise? Anything different now?
Well, yeah, a lot of different. Well, the first thing, of course, it takes place in an open-world environment, which is a consequence of something that CD Projekt always wanted to do, but simply because we didn't have the technology, we didn't have the people, enough people to do it, we simply weren't able to. So now we can bring that story into an open world environment. We can go anywhere you want, anytime you want. Also, the combat is really great. The combat is properly nicely made. They motion capture this crazy badass swordsman, like for real, crazy bad. You don't really want to mess with this guy. I mean, he's really nice. He walks around the office from time to time wearing that's a motion capture suit. So everything you see Geralt doing in combat, he's doing for real in motion capture. There are no edited or added animations on top of it. And it's really fluid, really responsive. It's really challenging. It's not punishing, but it's challenging. And yeah, I mean, it's very much worth exploring the world. It's one of those things that I keep telling people, when you play the game, please just, take your horse and go around the world, explore. There's a lot of stuff to find, a lot of interesting people to meet, a lot of interesting places to visit, so very much worth it.
Well, I know watching the video there, well, even the demo itself, obviously, yes, they stress exploration. The map itself seems massive, to say the least. I mean, roughly how large is it overall?
Oh, man. So I don't actually know. I don't think nobody has measured in terms of size, area. We know that it's something like, I don't know if it's 65 times the size of The Witcher 2. It's a ridiculous comparison. I mean, being an open world, it's really great because, especially because since this The Witcher 3 we really stress this point of a branching story. So every decision, has consequences and so on. And actually, open world really fits great with this kind of concept because you can really change things. You can really change. For example, I'll give you an example. The endings. Actually, I don't know if I should say this. No, sorry. I think I should. Okay. We call it world state. We don't really have endings of the world because the game doesn't necessarily end. It's what we call world states. When you finish the main quest, when you finish the main story, the world is in a certain condition. Some people have died, some people are still alive, some villages are okay, some villages have been destroyed. So there's a condition of the world, and so far I think we have 36 different conditions. So you can have 36 world states in the end of the game. So it's very much worth, well, it's every decision matters, right?
36 anything, wow. I mean, the level of replayability then just overall is phenomenal. I'm trying to think of other things to really bring up. I mean, the demo was fantastic. Obviously, wish we could show more of that itself. I know we have a release date of February 2015, correct?
That is right. That's correct. February 2015. We're going to get it to you in all three platforms, so consoles, latest generation consoles, and PC.
Do you guys have any plans for early access type situations, beta, anything like that?
Not that I know of. No, not that I know of. Maybe, but I don't know anymore about it.
No worries then. Well, hey, I want to thank you for your time, Jose.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And I want to thank everyone for watching at home. This has been Marcus with SelectButton.